Free to Succeed Season 2, Raid Shadow Legends. There's something wrong with my mic arm addition. And that's annoying addition, right? All right, so I mentioned in the last video that some people have said in my comments that it's already too late for me to get Tormund. And I didn't know what they were referencing, but apparently at the beginning of this, there was a thing that said there was going to be 2,500 points available and 2,000 required to get Tormund. 2,500, including the free daily ones that they give us. Which is, if that's the case, it means the summon rushes were the deciding factor, because if I'm not mistaken, there were at least 500 points across the summon rushes, and I think it was more. I'm pretty sure I remember one of the structures being like 100, 200, and then I thought I saw more in one of them. But maybe not. But either way, if that's the case, it's at least 600, which means you had to hit the points in one of them at least, and then get every single other point. But again, it might have been more than that in the summon rushes, and I can't even remember if there's been a champ chase at this point. So, yeah, that's kind of a shame. That means it was just a month-long facade to get you to buy some shards, basically, to make sure you were going to be able to do this, which isn't a surprise, to be clear. I think a lot of you probably know, at no point was I under the impression this was really going to be doable, but I did want to give it a full go, because when I get to the end of it and was not able to do it, I am going to have some hard opinions on it. But I figure if I'm going to have hard opinions on it, I need to have given it the best go I could have given it, which we have. I think we've missed one of the summon rushes. I don't think we were able to do anything. The other one, we were able to get the first set of points, and then I've missed 2 artifact enhancements because silver just does not, I just don't have the silver. We did do the last artifact enhancement. We've done everything else in the event. We're working on this champ training. We'll get it done. We're working on, we'll try to get this artifact enhancement as well. But like, this is a great example. When we do a video reviewing this whole thing, it makes so many of the points that I've been making for me. So they've really made it easy, unfortunately, to do the shitting on this event that we're gonna do. And at this point, I mean, we'll probably keep going because I might as well. I am kind of curious how close I can get. If by some weird turn of events they decide to make some more points available to everybody at the end, we might still be able to do it. That's gonna bother me still though, because I think there's some people that probably didn't even bother getting started because of the summon rushes, or some people that were trying and then got bumped out because of the summon rushes and figured they wouldn't be able to complete it, so they stopped. So I still think that's gonna suck as a move. I doubt they'll do it anyway, so it's probably not that big of a deal. But yeah, we might as well just keep going. Maybe we'll try to do the fusion. I don't know. It's just kind of like, you know, what else are we going to be doing right now? I'm probably going to be doing a lot of champ training right now anyway, so like whatever. But yeah, it's kind of a shame. It's kind of a shame that so many people probably tried to do this and are going to get pretty close and not be able to do it because of the summon rushes, because they didn't buy shards or save their shards for 3 months before this. That's kind of a shame. It's kind of a shame that their holiday event, because let me tell you, man, if we're probably going to do this, we're probably going to make a video comparing the Watcher of Realms Christmas event to the Raid Christmas event, just so you can see what I'm talking about. Just so you can see where my problems come from with the energy that Raid brings to stuff like this. This is no different than anything else they've done. It was no more generous, no easier to complete, no less hidden behind a paywall, no less a scheme designed 100% to do all the things we've talked about them doing, to do all the things that have led us to the month of December, where there's a group of us, which again, I never spend money in the game, but there's a group of people who usually spend money in the game, have decided not to spend money in the game this month because of this. This is kind of the culmination of a lot of the things that we're talking about with Plarium and what they do to the game. So it's a bummer, man. It's a bummer they couldn't even let that go for the Christmas event. It's a shame, but it is what it is, man. What can be done about it other than what we're trying to do? You know what I mean? On that note, while we're talking about it, there is a link below. We're doing a fundraiser for the month for St. Jude. If you haven't checked it out yet and want to get involved in that, it'll be going through the month of December. January 1st, I'll probably end it and I don't know if stuff gets sent immediately upon being donated or if it all gets sent once I end the fundraiser, but I'll probably end it on January 1st. So if anybody wants to participate in that, link below. And yeah, we've got a couple of videos coming soon talking about a few different things going on with Raid, but I figured we would touch a little bit on just the shame that is the Christmas event. It's a bummer that so many people that aren't content creators tried real hard to do this and aren't going to be able to do it. It fills my time slot. You know what I mean? I'm fine and pretty much knew better anyway. There's always a slight sliver of hope in me that at some point they're going to pivot and start doing things a little differently. But ultimately, I think we all were pretty clear about what we expected out of this. So it's a shame. I'm frustrated for so many of the players who I know tried to do this, who are going to get real close, but not quite because of the Summon Rush events. It's really frustrating that everything in this game is fucking decided by summon events. If you can't do this, it's because you didn't have enough shards. If you can't complete fusions, it's because you didn't have enough shards. Anything you can't do in this game ultimately comes down to you not having had enough shards to do it. Everything in this game is every event like this they do is gated by summon events, which is so lazy. That is such a lazy way to develop your game. But they've gotten very lazy, clearly. You know what I mean? They've gotten very lazy in their bullshit. So, oh well, it is what it is. We'll continue to do a bunch of champ training. I'm gonna 6-star a couple champs. I'm trying to decide who I want to go ahead and 5-star and then get 6-starred as well. But we've got a lot of food made. I had 4 legendary books from various places. I've gotten a couple from Clan Boss lately, and I put them in Seal, and they all went to her fucking A1, dude. Like, so annoying. So now I have to fully book her. So I need 7 more to fully book her. Cool. Would like to book Sun Wukong as well, but we have a little ways to go before that becomes something we think about. So, yeah, that's it. That's where we're at. We're not interested in the progressive chance events. And unless we have to for something in this, because again, I'm still going to get as close as I can get because I'm curious. I just want to see how close we could get. So we're going to keep doing it and potentially do the fusion again. I see no reason there will not be another champ chase / summon rush that prevents us from completing this fusion, but we're going to try because I again am curious. One thing I do like they did conceptually anyway was not create separate events for the fusion, so all of these things are together. However, they seem to be adjusting the point thresholds as they've done that. And sometimes the frags are before, sometimes the frags are after. So it's like you can't really give up on one and do the other. It just doesn't make any sense. It's just, oh my God. Again, we could rant all day about what Plarium does, but anyway, no real big news here. We've made a bunch of food. We're going to continue to do these events because I'm curious how close we can get, and maybe do a fusion out of it. We haven't missed any frags so far, so we're close to getting our second one of these completed. Also, I need to look at him because he might be good. Slow on the A1, AoE decrease crit rate, crit damage. Removes one random debuff from all allies. Crit rate and crit damage buff on all allies. Kills an ally by 10% of their max HP when they're hit with a crit. I mean, he's not bad. He's interesting. Hell, he might be more interesting than the fusion. The fusion is not particularly interesting. But yeah, that's it. We've pretty much hit a wall in Crusade City on normal and hard. I could probably go in and clear like some of these stages that are like in the middle that aren't opening up any paths for me, but why? But we're stuck on bosses we can't beat or red star stages we can't get through, basically. So this one's, the difficulty is normal. You need 10 red stars to get through that on normal. It's a lot of red stars, bro. Wait, what was that? Oh, right, the candles. So if I can clear 3 more stages, so 1, 2, still can't. 5 red stars. Red stars. Yeah. And we've got, was Azure in any of those lists actually? Because there's part of me, since I pulled that 6-star soul, that's like, just build Azure. Just get it over with. You want to see anyway. You know what I mean? You're going to build him at some point anyway. Just go ahead and do it. I don't think he wouldn't help me here anyway, because I don't have, yeah, he's not usable in any of those. So whatever. But yeah, we're stuck on Dark Fae. We're stuck in Cursed City, so we can't do much there. So we're kind of just grinding the events and, you know, doing what we do. So I guess we'll get out of here. Kind of a short video today. Probably going to do some other videos soon, talking more in depth about some other stuff that's going on. And yeah, for anybody that has realized that they're not going to be able to do this, that's tried, I hate it for you. That's a shame. It's a shame they can't come up with a more creative way to make something difficult than just summon rushes. But it is what it is, man. Either way, I hope you guys have a good one. I'll see you